Good morning and welcome to the Morning Cup. I'm Jimmy Doolin coming to you live from Studio 1A at the Clubhouse. Hey, what do you think of my new digs? Don't they look nice? Look at that professional banner. Man, I'm growing up in the world. Hey, today, leadership. I don't know. Could it be any more important time for leadership? And what does leadership mean to us? Each of us, well, I don't know. Maybe we see it differently. Maybe we see it the same. Certainly, I'm not talking about us having to agree on every aspect, but conceptually, every single person in this industry, in some respect, is a leader. Some of us act like it at times. Most of us not all the time, but at least at times. Some of us act like it never. But I would say that there's no one who doesn't have someone following them. We may not know it. It could simply just be somebody in the workplace that we see, and because our sales are greater than their sales, or what they perceive are greater, or because the car you drive, or the house you live in, the clothes you wear, whatever it may be. But they perceive you as being somebody they look up to. And as a result, that puts you in a leadership role. So whether you accept leadership or you don't, you still are in that role. So let's talk about what leaders do. First and foremost, in my opinion, they set direction. They do the research. They figure out paths for directions that they're going. I know that in 2021, when I made some pretty big changes professionally, I had researched those changes for 5 years. Now, that's not casual, just kind of talking about it, thinking about it. And matter of fact, in fact, it had to stay confidential. I had to explore on my own. I had to do things and gain knowledge without drawing attention to myself. So as a leader, I went to conventions. I went and explored the various real estate models that were out there. I met with leaders of organizations within the real estate industry as I was exploring what was best for me and what was best for other people. So as leaders, we have to do the research. We have to do the due diligence. And let's face it, at times, I don't even know if it's at times, just in general, you have to set aside what is most important, or not. No, that's wrong. Not what's most important. We have to set aside things that benefit us but hurt others, that entrust us in a leadership role. Let me say that again, because I said it wrong the first time. As leaders, you have to be able to set aside something that is maybe a great benefit to you, but is not consistent with helping the people that entrust you as their leader. I mean, if that doesn't really define and get to the core of leadership, I mean, as leaders, we all have to, pick a path. We have to go down a path. We have to set goals. We have to create culture. We have to, I guess we don't have to lead by example, but ideally we would lead by example. We would demonstrate to those that we're leading what we can do to add value to them, to help them, to bring them along. I mean, after all, leaders are compensated typically in some form or fashion by those that are being led. So leadership takes tremendous responsibility, absolute tremendous responsibility, because if we don't take that role serious, then I'm not sure that leadership is the word. Maybe, I don't know, trickery or I don't know, fake. I'm trying to think of some of those people that have led people astray. And this is extreme, but some of those cult type things, right, where they've led people astray. They were in a leadership role, but they didn't lead people in a way that was beneficial for the people. They actually hurt some of those people. So I don't know. I think it's important to know that you're being watched. You're being watched by people that admire you and look up to you and respect you. So your posts on social media, your actions, the way you carry yourself, the things that you do, the things that you say, they are all being watched. And those are how people make decisions about the leaders that they associate with. I have been proud to be in a leadership role in this industry since 1999, licensed since 91, but in a leadership role, I guess before then, because before then I was a team leader. So maybe more like 95. Anyway, I've been pleased and honored to be and serve in many capacities for my local board, my state board, as well as my the franchise that I was previously with, and now being in a leadership role with the current organization that I'm associated with. But in any event, we shouldn't take it lightly. We should accept that responsibility. And again, like I said, whether you accept it or you don't, it's true. If somebody's watching you and somebody is admiring you. So demonstrate by leading in a way that is good for all, not good for one. Set a mission statement like I have, inspire people, create opportunities, and support dreams, because that allows me to lean into that and fulfill that mission without having to think about what's right or wrong. I can just lean into that mission statement and say, does this do these three things? And if it does, hey, that's good for all. It's not always good for every person, but if it's good for the mission, then at least I'm consistent with who I am. Until next week, have a great week, and give some serious thought to what you say, what you post, and look around and see who might be following you, either thinking of you as a leader or wanting you to be their leader. Look around at those people and see if we can't help just another person make their career even more successful. Again, until next week, make it a great week. And as the little thing says down below, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'd love to see your comments and your likes and your subscribes and all that good stuff. And my cell phone number is on there. So if you want to go deeper into a conversation on this topic or others, I'm more than happy to do so. Take care.